UFC 280 main event, Charles Oliveira versus Islam Makhachev, the most anticipated UFC fight this year. This will be my first reaction after watching the fights. Charles Oliveira has shocked the world after beating Tony Ferguson, Chandler, Justin Gaethje and Poirier. And winning the world championship. Although the last fight he had, he missed weight, but we all regard him as the champion of the division. He has tested himself against the best fighters in the division and is proved to be worthy of the championship. Islam, on the other hand, has had a 10-fight win streak, finishing most of his opponents quite easily, never been tested. I think it's the first, he's never fought a top 5 opponent, so this will be his hardest opponent ever. And basically, this is not just Brazil versus Dagestan, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu versus Sambo. This is about a fighter in Oliveira who can do everything. He's all rounded. He's a true mixed martial artist against Islam Makhachev, who is also a mixed martial art, but he is strongest in his wrestling game, especially the Dagestani wrestling game, being from the Khabib school. After Khabib's retirement, there has been a bit of a disappointment because he's never been defeated, never been truly tested, and one in a lifetime legend. And for me, I always wanted to know how long Khabib's career would last if he stayed. Obviously, we don't have that luxury, but we have his protege, which is Islam Makhachev, who inherits his similar style, comes from the same gym, trains from the same coach. According to them, they think he's better than Khabib, but I think that's just promotion. But yeah, it's against a great wrestler against a guy who's basically good at everything, can and transition from grappling to wrestling to jiu-jitsu, and he's used that to win his last 5 fights with this style of fighting. Will this style beat the Dagestani style of wrestling? This is why this fight was so exciting to watch. Anyway, without further ado, I'll go talk about the fight. Basically, Oliveira comes out with a flying knee at the very first second, and there's been a back and forth of striking and wrestling, but it was actually Islam who landed the first punch. Islam showed great striking ability, great kickboxing. His techniques were crisp, his timing was good, his high kicks was precise, which was quite shocking to me. I did not expect his striking to be on this level. It looked like he's been striking for years. I mean, so I think that shocked Charles Oliveira, and it wasn't long before he took him down as well. Islam took him down and did some good work. But Charles Oliveira did do some good work, good defense of his back, better than a lot of people did against him. He attempted a few submissions, at least I think 2 in the first round, but was easily stuffed by Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev's top game, is just way too strong, way too heavy. It's kind of their speciality now. They're just renowned for it. And Islam Makhachev easily won the first round. On the second round, it was similar story, but it looked like Oliveira had been a bit shy, and so because from all the grappling, I think he was scared to be taken down, so he was a bit more cautious, and he took a few more hits to the face, and he even took a good, I can't remember if it was a left hook or right hook, but I think it was a left hook. He hit him square on and dropped Oliveira, and Oliveira had to go into his guard, and then Islam just jumped on top of him, went into side control, and then not long it was a head and arm choke, and it was really, really tight. You could see in the slow-mo, Oliveira's face was purpley and bulging and swelling from that squeeze. He squeezed him that hard. I thought he was going to burst, but so Islam, and he basically tapped a lot actually before the ref. I think he's tapped about 6, 7, 8 times before the ref stopped it. But yeah, congratulations to Islam Makhachev. He won a fight. He won a great fight. Well done to Charles Oliveira. He did really good, I think, against his grappling. Islam did really well in his striking, and obviously his top game was as it should be. So no surprise there. But what a great fight. Both are warriors. Little bit disappointed in terms of I wanted to see if there was any holes in this Dagestani wrestling game, but the more I watch it, the more I can't see how you can beat these guys. Like, their wrestling, their style of MMA is just so on point. They've kind of worked out what's the best way to win, and just capitalized on it. But great work to both fighters. It was very enjoyable. It was quicker than I expected, but nonetheless, this is fighting for you. Unpredictable. We'll see what's next for Islam, what he does next. I heard he wants to go up a weight division, but yeah. But during the end of the fight, there was a big hoo-ha within, I think, on the sidelines. I think when they're giving their speech, I think Chimaev was getting a squaffle with another fighter. I can't remember his name, but yeah, I think there was big push, lots of scuffling, lots of people getting in between. We'll see what happens in the morning, what it is all about. I think they broke it up quickly. No punches were thrown, and I think there was a push. I can't see who pushed who. It was quite. They were very close to each other, and there was a lot of people surrounding them. Not sure if it's just hype or Chimaev seemed to be causing a lot of chaos around. That's what makes him so exciting. He's giving some, I guess he's spicing up the sport since Connor's left. So but all good. The fight was good. Everything was exciting. Yeah, I'll talk to you next time.